morning. Are you ready to go outside? Go out? Let's go out. Come on. Let's go out. Okay. Good girl. You're my good girl. Yes, you're my good girl. Belly, belly. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Belly, belly. Belly, belly. You ready for breakfast? Huh? Are you ready for breakfast? Yes. No jump. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Just can't contain your excitement, huh? Breakfast on the porch? Come on down the porch. You're awfully cute. No jump? I said no jump. Okay, Ruby, stay. 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 Okay. Good girl.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Looks like it should be a nice day.
It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a little bit hot, but not terrible like it has been.
Yeah.
So,
and if we're lucky, we'll get some rain today.
We need rain. We need rain. So good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to actually take you along as we do a typical summer day on the farm.
Yep.
Should be fun.
Another beautiful morning.
It is. It is a very nice morning.
Yeah, I love the light because the sun's coming across and I see the light on you, on your face. You look beautiful this morning.
He starts off the morning charming me, huh? Good man. Very good man.
Not a bad way to
Smart
start.
man. So what's on your schedule for the day?
Depends how my back feels. I did honey yesterday in the morning, and I didn't stretch first. I was picking up the big honey supers, and
They're
pretty
heavy when they're full of honey.
And I feel a little twinge.
Speaking of which, that's on your list today. We need to put away all the honey stuff.
Yeah.
We spun honey and then we made candles out of the leftover wax. And we got how much honey?
Yeah, 120 pounds of honey.
From 2 of the hives.
And we have 8. Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of honey.
But in fairness, I did take, we took 4 honey supers off, had about 40 frames to spin. And I took it off the biggest hives. So we got one more very large hive. And you may recall from previous videos that we had some swarms. So they're just catching up, but I think they're in pretty good shape.
By fall,
yeah,
we're going to have some serious honey to harvest.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's exciting. And I had fun making candles too.
Yeah. So I definitely need to inspect the orchard. Our fruit trees are in very good shape this year. In fact, we just had a harvest the other day, didn't we? First time ever.
We picked apricots or apricots, whichever it is.
Yeah. And we discovered, like a lot of things, we have to pick them before they're entirely ripe because the birds get to them first.
We only have about, 6 or 8 with bird peckings on it. The rest are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's good. But I noticed when you have fruit trees, you got to keep after them and keep inspecting them and modifying your, if you need to spray.
And I need to get the farm stand open. That's number 1 on my list.
Yeah.
Get everything ready for the farm stand, get it open.
Well, feed the animals and all the
That's
normal
true.
every day.
I almost forgot about the animals.
Yeah. And then, depending on the weather, I do have some grass to cut. I got to do a little bit of trimming.
Now, are you going to play Frisbee with Ruby this morning?
Are you going to help me?
Maybe.
Yeah, we had trouble. Our dog has been doing terrific. We go into the hayfield, and I have a Kong Frisbee.
They're the coolest thing.
Those of you that have dogs know what Kongs are, but it's a heavy-duty kind of a rubber plastic. Though I give it a pitch out there, and she runs, and she loves it. But yesterday, when she picked it up, she turned around. There must have been an odor in the air that captured her.
More than the Frisbee did.
Yes. So she took off into the soybeans I'm like, oh no.
So we had to work together to get her back in. She
Yeah.
found something very disgusting, but very
Yes.
appealing to a dog. So we'll see if she I know she's probably going to remember it today.
I know. She was so far away I could barely see her. So I had to get Brenda on the phone, like, come out with the buggy, RTV.
And she loves riding in that thing. So we're like, you want to go for a ride?
Yeah.
And that luckily
That got her back.
was more important than the disgusting thing. So we'll see how you might get to see her being bad today.
Yeah. Well, it's not the only time she was bad this week.
I think she's a teenager at this point.
Yeah. We went and had dinner with a neighbor farmer who was gracious to have us over. And we put the dog in the cage when we went. And we were only gone for what, an hour and a half, 2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah.
It must not have been totally latched.
Well, here's a picture of what we found when we got home. And it's worse than what the picture shows, because it wasn't only my 2 big hats that she ate and just tore up all the paperwork, but she chewed up 2.
SD cards
Yes.
that we use for the videos. Luckily, I think we have most of the stuff already off of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had fun for 2 hours in house. We're lucky she didn't do anything worse. She didn't chew any furniture, didn't damage anything. The SD cards are probably the worst thing.
Yeah.
But
And we're fortunate. Now it's been a couple days. Everything seems to have passed.
yeah, she did. She must have just torn everything up, not eaten anything.
Yeah.
Because nothing came out that I saw. Everything was just kind of chewed up, shredded, and thrown all over the place.
All
But
right.
she had fun.
Well, you ready to start our day?
Ready to start the day. The cows and chickens are probably ready. It's wonder the cows aren't mooing.
They did earlier.
Because they usually moo, like, where's our breakfast? They let you know. So, time to get to work.
Should be a fun day.
I'm coming. I hear you. Good morning, boys. Morning, Bacardi. Morning, TJ. You ready, huh? We give them just a little bit of grain in the morning and a little bit of grain in the evening for a couple reasons. Number one, we want a little bit of fat in our beef. And number two, they actually come when we whistle. They know there's going to be some grain. So if there's a storm coming or something, or we need them in, we can just whistle and then they come. They listen better than Ruby. There you go, boys. There you go. Have a good day, guys. Good morning, ladies. How are you this morning, huh? Did you sleep well, huh? Ready for breakfast? All right, girlsies. There you go. Oh, you're excited. There you go. Chicken stampede. Okay, ladies. Now open your other side. I actually need you to do something for me. I left that off because I need to fill the pellet food, I need to fill the mash, and then I need to get them water. Or rather, you need to fill the food, I need to get them water.
All right.
The food's in 50-pound bags, which I can lift, but not as easily as he can. So, time to get some food and water for the chickens. Donnie made that feeder. It holds a 50-pound bag plus some. And the lid on the top is so they can't stand up there and doo-doo all over the thing. Pretty creative.
Collect a little. I mean, that might. So how often do you have to resupply the water for the chickens?
Probably like every 2 or 3 days. There's 2 waterers they prefer, the ones that are outside. So they get more often. It's whenever they look low or whenever they look like they're disgusting. So these can keep them really clean though. It's not like it's just in an open thing and they can go to the bathroom. This stays pretty clean.
Yeah. So I see something else I need to put on my list.
What?
The hydrant needs
weed and wood
weeded.
chips?
It needs some mulch. I'll put some mulch in here today.
That'll be good. Keep everything looking nice.
Yeah.
Now watch, they'll go crazy. They love when they get nice, cold, fresh water.
So our chores routines, it's not always exciting stuff, but you know,
Nope.
it's what we do.
And we didn't film me checking the mouse traps. I know there's mice in the chicken coop eating the food, so I'll have mice traps set under the food things. Didn't catch anything last night though.
Boy, you are strong.
Beep, beep, beep. There you go, girls. Like, look, they can't wait to get to it. I'm gonna put it over here under the tree, sweetie. Look here. Don't fight over it, girls. There's plenty. There you go, girls. Lots of clean, fresh water. I love the smell in here in the morning. It just has the most unique, I don't know, smell. I thought it's a combination of the plants or what, but it's beautiful in here in the morning. You don't want to be in here in the heat of the afternoon, but in the morning, it's beautiful. And look at all those tomatoes. Very soon, we are going to be having a Cherokee purple tomato with our breakfast. They're getting there. Cherry tomatoes are ripening, but the big ones are just now starting to come along. So I do need to irrigate the tunnel because even if we do get a storm, won't be getting rain in here. So I'm going to irrigate everything, and I have a few little starts I need to do by hand.
Where is it? Good girl. You want to wrestle? Okay. Here you go. All right, right here. Good girl. Good girl. Right here. Boy, you got that cart loaded.
Yes, I do. I think it's everything. What's not already in the fridge. I put some of the stuff in the fridge last night. Okay. Honey and candles. I still have to make a sign for the candles.
Did you tell your sign maker?
Yes. I have a really amazing sign maker.
So what's
Some of
that
his
sign?
raspberries.
Oh yeah.
Fresh. And he made my beautiful flower bar sign. I have a make your own bouquet flower bar as well as some made bouquets. My new umbrella.
Yeah, there you go. I particularly like this down here. Guilt-free flowers. All right, so what, you got your fancy umbrella up?
Yep. Put all the flowers out. I think people like making their own bouquets. Some people like making their own. Some people would rather just have them made. So I always have some pre-made.
There, you got your honeys and candles. 2 sizes of spring honey. And do you have many eggs today?
I have 6 dozen.
Okay.
Plus 2 dozen that somebody reserved that she'll pick up today,
Oh, now look at these.
which are right here.
That's perfect impulse item.
Little
Pick
flower
up some
bouquet.
flowers and make your own.
Here's some fillers. These things are so cute. They're called bunny tails.
Never heard of them.
They're adorable. There.
I bet your viewers would like to come. 10 cents a stem. Can't beat
Yeah, it's
that.
pretty cheap. You can have a beautiful bouquet for not very much money.
Yep.
There's the instructions.
And it's just fun.
Yes, it is. Now I got to put out my zucchini and my round zucchini. Let's see, raw honey, regular zucchini.
You know, your stand here is perfect for introverts. It's self-help, self-serve,
You don't have to talk to anybody.
except the cows.
But if they need me, they can text me and ask questions.
Yeah.
If they need anything. But people are pretty self-sufficient. Once in a while, if they need help if I forget to put a price on something.
Almost tripped over your sign here.
Oh dear, my specially made sign. There we go, round zucchinis. And where's my recipes? Where did I put the recipes? Here they are.
All right, let's look at these.
2 recipes for making some things with stuffed round zucchini. They're very good, especially the Cajun one.
The 8-ball.
Yeah, they're delicious.
So you have some bouquets already made?
Yep, they're made, ready to just pick up and go for people that don't want to make their own.
Okay. Ooh, they're cute.
Okay, 4 pictures on there. Look good?
Yep. So marketing is not just putting the flowers out at the stand. You got to Facebook them for local
Okay, it's
purchases.
posted. What's posting?
All right, let's
Okay.
look at what you got.
There we go. We harvested honey this week, 120 pounds. We also made candles with the beeswax. Both are available at the farm stand along with eggs, raspberries, cabbage, zucchini, herbs, and fresh flowers. Both pre-made and make your own. And there's the flower bar. So I need to pick herbs to get them out there.
Nice.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, I was giving my zucchinis an extra shot of water and looking for squash bug eggs, and I found some. Right there, there's little orange iridescent eggs right there. That would turn into a ton of little squash bugs. So I'm going to smash them.
There you go.
Squash the squash bug eggs.
Wow, you got
Just
good eyes.
Keep look. Well, you got to look under the leaves. Sometimes they do it on top of the leaves, but it's usually under the leaf. So I'm giving them a drink while I'm giving them a drink, giving them a once over. Usually you can catch them.
So are these not on an irrigation?
Yeah, but they're only on a single line.
Okay.
I didn't think about it when I planted zucchini here. They need more. So every couple of days, if it doesn't rain, I give them a shot. And I'm not going to irrigate the garden today yet to see if it does rain this afternoon. If it rains, I won't have to irrigate. If it doesn't rain, I'll irrigate this evening. So get these a drink and look for squash bug eggs.
I'm impressed that you're, look at that growing there.
What, oh, the cantaloupe. I know, I thought it was dead. It looked terrible like a month ago. I thought it was a goner.
Look at that.
I found more squash bug eggs. Yeah, I mean, it's going to town. I think we're actually going to get cantaloupe. So I am beyond excited about that. I love cantaloupe.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I really wanted to get this year, and I just couldn't get them to do well. But then they suddenly took hold, and they look beautiful. I'm going to actually go through and cut some of the bottom leaves off of these. The bottom leaves get kind of yucky, and they have plenty of leaves to get...
you know, zucchini sells well for us because...
especially in the spring.
Yeah, and you can't get it at any of the other stores.
Yeah, they don't sell it at Giant, so...
Yeah.
So I saw a lot of zucchini.
Yeah.
So give these a little more shot of water. All right.
Oh, you just got another one.
Yep, I got a total of 4 today.
Okay.
And them, too, I also do slightly different sizes. Some people like them bigger, some people like them really tiny. So there, 4 little roundy zucchinis. I'll take them right out to the farm stand. Now I got to pick some herbs.
When are your migrant workers coming?
What? The ones that are also known as our grandchildren?
Yeah.
They should be here any minute. They're going to pick red raspberries for me today.
They have to walk all the way across
Yeah.
from the house right
Across
there.
the field. Whew, tough life.
Migrate all the way over to here.
I think they like picking them because they also get to eat them as they're picking.
Yeah.
So now let me see how my parsley looks.
All right, we're going to walk through the jungle here to get to what? The parsley?
Parsley. I'm going to pick some parsley. See if anybody wants to buy parsley. I don't know if people buy herbs much or not. I'm going to experiment. But there's definitely some ready to pick, so I'll put out a bunch of curly parsley and a bunch of flat leaf parsley. 2 different kinds of parsley.
Okay.
Let's see, here's another big one. So there. Nice little bunch of parsley. Let me get some flat leaf. It's over here.
Some flat leaf
Yep.
parsley?
See, this is curly.
Okay.
This is flat right here.
You never know what you're going to find in a Brenda garden.
No, you don't. Because it's got to be functional as well as pretty. And those sunflowers I did not plant. They just came up from seeds that blew in from last year. So I like them. They add a little bit of color over here.
Yeah, our bees like them too.
If they don't come up next year, I might have to actually plant them. But they are gorgeous. I should pick some for the flower bar.
Yeah. Oh, here comes our help this morning. All right, we're going to take a quick walk through the orchard just to check our fruits to see how they look. And this is a plum tree. This is the first year we really had plums. We're just taking a close look, and there's a little critter it's actually a weevil, plum cucurlio, that is kind of the most damaging. The female comes and lays eggs in there. So that's what we're taking a look for, and unfortunately I see some damage here on our plum tree. All right, just checking the apples, and most of our apple trees are pretty clean. I did have one picture of the next tree down that it did have some of the little slits. Now you may think, well, they healed over, but they probably laid the eggs inside and there's going to be damage in the apple. And here's one that I just picked off. Some kind of weird growth. I'm not sure what that's from. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But otherwise, the tree and the leaves look pretty good. So we just walk through them all and look at them, look under the leaves, look at the fruit, and see what kind of scarring and what have you. But all of these apples are not going to be sold retail. Ones that have scars and are beat up, we do have a cider press, and it'll make, so all the apples are going to be used. So I feel pretty good about that. Ooh, look at this tree is really loaded. Fuji, it's one of the tastiest apple, I think.
say that's your favorite.
Yeah, it's a sweeter apple. And let's go over to the next row. All right, now this is why we examine. If we open this up, you're like, uh-oh.
Ew.
Yeah, that could be a codling moth or the PC, but
Something not good.
something bored into there, and then we have some residue. You know,
Somebody's eating our apples.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look to accelerate some spray, unfortunately. Let's see, up in here. Yeah, looks like they got that one. There's little slits there, and that's from the plum cucurio. They lay it under there, so I'm going to open that one up later and see what we have inside. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the orchard. Almost all the fruit. It's been 4 years now, and these are all dwarf trees. They won't get a lot bigger. One thing that's challenging in the winter, I do the pruning, and all the trees look beautiful and perfect. And then spring hits, and they just start throwing branches and water sprouts everywhere. And they don't look quite as clean as they did when I first trimmed them.
But they're loaded with fruit.
They are, and they're healthy. So I feel good about that. All right, we're gonna just take a quick peek in two of the swarm hives. They're a little smaller, so I just want to check on them, see how they're doing. I'm gonna give them a little bit of smoke here. And just want to make sure they got brood and that everything's going. I don't expect that there's gonna be a lot of honey up top yet, but hopefully they're building them out and they're healthy and happy. Oh, a lot of bees over here on the end.
Yeah, they're working.
And most of the frames are built out, but there's very little honey in here. And this is the queen excluder. It keeps the queen from leaving the bottom two. And that's where we expect her to lay the eggs. And I'm going to take a peek here. I'm going to remove one of the frames on the end that's not built out. There's probably nothing on this one. But I see a lot of activity.
They're working on the next one.
They're working on the next ones. All right, I see honey in there. I don't see any brood. I'm gonna slide a few of these frames over. Yeah, I see a lot of honey. No brood up here, and the honey only goes down part way. Oh, now there's
brood.
There's brood.
There's some on that one too, dear. Pull it out.
Yeah,
Under that pollen.
I'm going to pull this one out. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the queen has been busy.
Laying lots of eggs. They're building it out and capping honey already.
Yeah, that's all honey in there.
The part at the top right has the cover.
And the rest is mostly filled, but they don't cap it until they have the moisture.
Yeah, they know when the moisture content is perfect. That's when they cap it. Oh yeah, there's brood.
Yeah.
See, the more orangish stuff, that's brood. It's on both sides. Yeah, good.
Yep. And on that frame.
Good girl.
And that frame. So
good queen. They're doing what they need to do. So now we know 2 of the beehives are in good shape. It's time to organize the bee stuff.
Guess I don't need my hat since there's no sun in here.
No, but it's still hot.
All right, so we got this huge shelving unit, and you saw the bees out there, but that's only a tiny percentage of it takes to run the bees. You got all the gear, protective gear, the food, and storage bins from when you take the hives apart to get the frames. It's just kind of, and then all the supplies to make the honey.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, to keep it organized and also keep it clean.
Mm-hmm. Looks better?
All organized, and better than that, they're in containers that have lids.
Everything will stay clean.
Yeah, so won't take nearly as long next time.
Yeah, because usually we have to spend a half hour, 45 minutes cleaning everything before we can even start spinning honey. Everything will stay nice and clean and ready to go.
Yep.
So yeah, good job.
Now we just have to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here's mine, candle making. I can do that.
Yeah, but you help with all the others too. So
True.
You can keep an eye on me.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Hey, what's next today?
I need to pick some more flowers because I sold a ton of flowers at the make your own bouquet area. So I need some flowers to put out there.
I bet it was that nice sign that did it.
That was probably it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
guilt-free flowers.
Uh-huh.
That was it.
So what about me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know. I might, by the time, get a nap.
I'm sure you'll have time for getting nap.
No, I got some mowing to do.
And then nap.
Yeah, it's hot. What is it, 88?
It's approaching 90, yeah.
Yeah. But there's a breeze, so it'll be fine. I'll just be on the mower.
And after I pick flowers, I'll be inside.
Okay. You take care of our little puppy.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep chugging.
Okay. So, it's actually almost the end of the day. We didn't get to video a lot earlier.
The day took a turn, didn't it?
We were supposed to go to a friend's house for dinner, and as we were getting ready to go to dinner...
Yeah, I was up just getting out of the shower. I looked out the back window, and boom!
The sky was black.
There was a storm coming on us.
Right there. So we went flying around to close the tunnel, close the garden, close in the chickens.
Get the animals in, close all the ag buildings, put the tractors away.
And just as we got everything done, it hit. And we came out on the porch, and this is what we saw.
Fortunately, we didn't have any damage here, but when we left to go to our dinner, we saw trees down. We also saw broken utility poles, and our power did flicker a few times.
It flickered, but that was it.
Yeah.
But we were very fortunate.
Yeah.
But we had a really delightful dinner and just got home, but now we just have to kind of...
And it's cold and it's still windy. You know how hot it was earlier?
Yeah,
now,
90 degrees. Now I think it's probably down
I know,
low
you're
70s.
going to need a sweater.
Yeah, it got cold, but that's nice. And we're actually supposed to get more rain overnight.
Yeah, the storm, while it blew, we only had about 1/4 of an inch.
Mm-hmm. So we're hoping there's more coming tonight.
There's a couple more waves coming, so that's good.
But,
you know, our soybeans are out in the field, and even though it's been very dry, they don't show any damage, but it seems like it's slowed in the growth.
Yeah, they need rain. Everything kind of needs rain, so the rain is very much appreciated.
But that's the life of a farmer, you know. You're always looking at the rain and the weather.
And you never know what's going to happen.
And you get jealous when you see the storm going around and hitting some other areas and you didn't get the rain.
Yeah, so this time we got some and probably get more.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming along as we had a day on the farm in the summer. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.